Good morning, dreamers, and welcome back to the AI Frame of Mind. Your Paleolithic old-timers are back with another video that will elaborate a bit on the previous one, but focus solely on beginnings, since they often make or break the rest of the day. Let me ask you this: how do your mornings usually go? Maybe you're the type who smacks the snooze button 3 times, scrolls through your phone in bed, and suddenly realizes you're running late. Or maybe you've tried those Pinterest perfect morning routines, the ones with 15 steps, a green smoothie, yoga, meditation, journaling, reading, a cold shower, only to burn out after 2 days. Here's the truth: your mornings don't have to look perfect, and they don't have to look like anyone else's. What really matters is that they work for you. Because how you start your morning doesn't just influence the next hour. It can actually shape your energy, focus, and mood for the entire day. And here's the part most people miss: there's actual science behind why morning rituals work. In today's video, we're diving deep into that science, why mornings matter, how rituals rewire your brain, and step by step, how you can create a morning ritual that's not only doable, but energizing. Stick with me until the end, because I'll share a bonus tip that makes it almost impossible to skip your routine, even on your busiest days. So why do mornings matter so much? It comes down to both biology and psychology. Biologically, your body is designed for mornings. Right after waking up, your cortisol, sometimes called the alertness hormone, naturally spikes. This isn't a bad thing. It's your body's way of gently flipping the on switch. You're literally wired to be more focused in those first hours. If you harness that natural window, you can ride that wave of energy. Psychologically, mornings are a fresh slate. Your willpower tank is full, your mind hasn't been cluttered with 100 decisions yet, and you're not bogged down by distractions. Think of it like booting up a computer. The fewer programs running in the background, the smoother everything else runs. And here's my favorite part: morning rituals often become what psychologists call keystone habits. These are habits that set off a chain reaction of positive behaviors. Think about it. If you start your day with exercise, you're more likely to eat healthier. If you journal, you're more likely to be intentional with your choices. It's the domino effect, and mornings give you the perfect first domino. So, what is it about rituals that makes them so powerful? The secret lies in how our brains handle decisions. Every little choice, from what to wear to when to leave the house to whether to check your phone, drains your mental energy. That's decision fatigue. By the end of the day, it's why you might feel exhausted making even simple choices like what to have for dinner. Rituals are like a mental shortcut. They take the guesswork out. You don't ask yourself, should I drink water? Should I journal? You just do it. By making the start of your day automatic, you save that precious mental energy for bigger, more important things later on. There's also the chemistry side. When you complete even the smallest action, like making your bed, your brain gives you a tiny shot of dopamine, the reward chemical. That dopamine hit feels good, but it also motivates you to keep going. Over time, that reward loop wires your brain to crave your routine, and the research backs it up. Studies show people with consistent morning rituals report lower stress levels, more productivity, and even improved mental health. It's not magic. It's the science of habit and reward. Step 1 is movement. Now, I know what you're thinking. I don't have time for a workout at 6 a.m. Don't worry, you don't need one. Movement can be as simple as stretching for 5 minutes, doing a quick yoga flow, or walking your dog. The key is to wake up your body and your brain. When you move, you increase blood flow, oxygen, and circulation, which switches your brain from groggy to alert. It's like this. Imagine starting your car on a cold winter morning. If you just slam on the gas, it sputters. But if you give it a few minutes to warm up, it runs smoothly all day. That's what movement does for your body. And of course, there's the mood boost. Exercise, even light exercise, releases endorphins, the chemicals that make you feel happier and more motivated. So even 5 minutes of movement can completely change how you approach the rest of your day. Step 2 is mindfulness. If movement warms up the body, mindfulness warms up the mind. Mindfulness could mean meditation, journaling, practicing gratitude, breath work, or simply taking a few quiet moments to enjoy your coffee. It doesn't need to be long. Even 3 minutes is enough. Here's why it works. Mindfulness lowers cortisol, the stress hormone. It helps you shift from reactive mode to intentional mode. Instead of letting the outside world dictate your mood from the moment you wake up, you get to decide how you want to show up. Think about the difference between immediately checking emails versus taking 5 minutes to center yourself. In one scenario, you're starting the day on someone else's terms. In the other, you're starting on your terms. That small shift makes a massive difference. Step 3 is fuel and focus. First, fuel. Your brain is about 75% water, so after sleeping for 7 to 8 hours, hydration is non-negotiable. That first glass of water is like flipping on the lights in your brain. Then comes nutrition. A good breakfast isn't about loading up with sugar or heavy carbs. It's about balance. A little protein, some healthy fats, maybe fruit or oats. It doesn't need to be fancy. It just needs to give you steady energy without a mid-morning crash. Finally, focus. Take out a notebook, planner, or even a sticky note and write down the top 3 things you want to accomplish today. Not 10 things, just 3. That forces you to prioritize what really matters, and it keeps you from drowning in busy work. When you combine hydration, healthy fuel, and intentional focus, you're literally programming your brain and body for clarity and energy. Now let's put it all together. The biggest mistake people make when building a morning ritual is overcomplicating it. They try to copy someone else's perfect Instagram-worthy routine, and they quit almost immediately. But here's the truth. Your ritual doesn't need to look like anyone else's. It just needs to work for you. Start small. Choose 2 or 3 actions that feel realistic. Maybe it's stretch, hydrate, plan your day. Maybe it's journal, meditate, walk outside. Then anchor those actions to habits you already have. For example, after brushing your teeth, drink your water. After pouring your coffee, write down your priorities. And remember, your ritual should be flexible. If you travel, if your schedule changes, your ritual can adapt. Think of it less like a rigid formula and more like a living, breathing system that supports you. Now for the bonus tip, the secret that almost guarantees you'll stick with it. Always start your ritual with one easy win. Something so quick you literally can't fail. That could be making your bed. It could be pouring your glass of water. It could be writing down just one word of gratitude. Psychologists call this the progress principle. Small wins build momentum. By stacking your first win at the very start of your day, you're sending a message to your brain. We're in motion, we're making progress. And momentum is often all you need to carry you through the rest of your ritual. So there you have it, the science of morning rituals. Why mornings matter, how rituals actually rewire your brain and body, and the 3 simple steps to build your own: movement, mindfulness, and fuel plus focus. Remember, this isn't about perfection. It's about building a rhythm that makes you feel grounded, energized, and intentional every single day. Start small, keep it consistent, and let the ripple effect transform the rest of your life. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe to the AI Frame of Mind, and share this with a friend who's working on building better mornings. And I'd love to hear from you. What's one ritual you're going to add tomorrow morning? Drop it in the comments, and let's inspire each other. Thanks so much for watching, dreamers. Here's to brighter mornings, and I'll see you in the next video.